Welcome to the Smite Force Chronicles, brought to you by employment. Being employed is good. Nice one. And selling lights. Selling lights so that you can afford to take your dogs to the vet. Selling lights. Milan's like hiding under her desk.
And coffee.
And coffee. All right, let's get out of that silly mode. All right, so when we were last here, you guys, well, I'll do a quick little rewind for those. Oops. Accidentally opened a hatch. Guys, sorry. That was my bad.
Whoa.
When you guys were last here, you've been making short work of cruising through this this airship as sort of a catch-up, and for our special guest, Aaron. They had made their way through a vault, which was pretty cool and exciting. They engaged a dragon, which was, something you have to do indeed. That's just awesome indeed that you have to encounter a dragon at some point. Much to my chagrin, they did not fight said dragon. They were able to rationalize and talk their way out of it by tricking the dragon into thinking that it was getting a sword when indeed it wasn't. They escaped via a teleporter. They did not know where it was going, and it turns out that they woke up on the top deck of this ship. There was no one around. They did some exploring and found out that this ship was being run, or at least possessed, by the Black Cult of the Dragon. Now, the cultists on this ship were as confused as everyone else. It turns out that this ship was not supposed to have taken off. Their senior leader, Mr. Samael, Brother Samael from the Black Cult, did not make it out of the vault because this group killed him. But somehow that set in motion the ship. So it's heading westward. You don't know where to. You killed most of the cultists. There's two remaining. One is down here in the hold, who seems to be controlling through concentration these two giant spiders. And the other was sort of a mid-level leader for the ship that finds himself dangling by his feet off the back of this ship because, for those who forgot, you engaged with this leader in sort of the captain's cabin. He was in the bathroom on the toilet, and Dinjarin burst in, had some exchanges, roughed him up, tied him up, and threw him over the back of the ship with some rope. Alexandria, you were a willing cohort in this. It seemed like something you would do. You actually had told Jinjarin that it'd be fun to throw him over the edge to see if you could catch him and bring him back to the deck, knowing full well that you could not possibly fly with this one. But anyway, he's dangling back there, blood rushing to his head, and a little at a time, probably losing consciousness. At some point, if you forget about him, which is a thing, right, you'll find that he's not there. Oh, someone discovered the new... I rewrote all of the macros, so if you guys haven't pulled them down, you're going to see a bunch of them are missing because they were redundant.
Yep.
I cleaned them all up, so they're all new. So, did someone say cocktail? It sounds like that's a drinking. Now, we don't use this cocktail macro near as much in this game as I do in my night one, but that happens a lot. All right. Anyway, so yes, David, I guess, is also having a cocktail. Yeah, to David, yay! All right. So you made your way down as a group into this bilge to sort of take care of these baddies that you know are here. Not sure what your next steps are. You see this Arcana engine, which seems to be powering this thing. It's flanked to the north by Stefanos, Tempe, and Dinjarin, in case you wondered. Aaron, Stefanos is Stephanie, Tempe is Adam, and Dinjarin is Curtis. And to the south is Alexandria, Daylon, and Glory. Now, they have just come down the stairs. The spiders are naturally aware of what's happening, but they're being controlled by this cultist. And in this moment, nothing has happened. Now, to the far east, we find Tyros, who snuck down the rear ladder. And can you see all of this, Aaron? Awesome. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I just attached you to a token and threw it on the table so that you can see. Okay. Cool. All right, so here we are. We're down. You're down in this this fabulous bilge, and you guys know what happens next. I'm going to put you in combat. So let's do it. because, you know... Oh, wait, you're already in combat. Oh, and we rolled for initiative already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are at the top of the stack. How this works, Aaron, just so you know, you play D&D, there's lots of house rules. One of our house rules is at the top of every round, we reroll initiative, which shakes things up and makes it interesting. So every run through the combat tracker is a different stack. And also, at the top of the round, the party gets a little bit of time to sort of think through what is their round strategy. But when it comes time to the turns, we want to keep it under between 1 and 2 minutes total. So on their turn, it's not the time to be like, hey, how do I use this spell, right? Or how do I, or whatever. So it has to be sort of like within that 1 to 2 minute time frame. It just keeps things moving along. And then there's a lot of downtime and exploration after. All right, so we're at the top of the round. You guys talk amongst yourselves and decide what you're going to do and let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to find some lovely battle music. Don't everyone talk at once. Oh, I haven't asked this in quite a while. Who is your leader of the now? Because we haven't talked about it in quite a while. Who's your leader? Because I need someone to poke.
I think it was
Tyros, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we all voted Tyros.
Oh, awesome. You're Tyros. You're the only one who can't scheme with them because you're at the ass end of the universe. So,
right,
you're
and
not.
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I mean, you can see.
Yeah.
How far can you see them from where you're standing?
All I can see is the spider closest to me, and then my vision stops from there.
Okay. So that's
And he is.
Yeah, you definitely don't know what's going on then.
No.
All right. So since in lacking Tyros, who wants to lead this little party of people right now?
So I look over at Timpy and Stefanos and I say, I'm going to run over and hit that guy. That's pretty much. So by the way, Aaron, just as a background, my guy isn't smart. He is very low intelligence, so he's just like, I'm going to go do the thing. So I'm just going to run over and hit the guy.
I love it.
Right.
Like
Are
this
you
simple-
first? You are first.
Timpy, did you mean
Yeah,
to
I
put down
think
a
that's
template?
kind of my move.
I mean, Tyros, what are you doing with this
I'm
round?
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it. I just wanted to see how far the spider was from me. I was trying to
There you
use
go.
a ruler, but
Yeah, you used a circle.
Awesome.
That's okay. That's fine.
okay.
All good. I took it care of for you because that's part of my job. All right, so Tempe, if you're
Thank you.
if the scheming's basically to hell with it, you're gonna Leroy Jenkins it and run into the room. Go for it. So you are.
Well,
in
it was
combat.
Dinjarin, but I was thinking the same thing. If we go towards the cult leader, I want to see how the spiders react.
All right, I'm gonna hit begin combat, and then you guys can, when you're ready, just start. Right.
Quick
Watch
question.
out for the spider webs.
Quick question: How tall is the the cabinet we're in, or the lower cabinet? Like how high up is it?
It's roughly, I'd say, 15 to 18 feet above.
Okay, and how high up do the spider webs that I'm next to go?
They go from ceiling to the floor at an angle, so they sort of represent spatially where that is. I tried to make it kind of look like that. Hopefully, it worked a little bit.
So it goes
Yeah.
ceiling to floor. Okay, never mind then. I won't do what I was gonna do.
Oh,
Oh,
please do what you were gonna do.
so I'm going to run here and then over. I can't make graphics. And then over here, and then I am going to. Why is it not letting me select him again? There we go. I'm going to hit him, and I'm going to
Alright.
hit him hard.
You're gonna try to hit him hard.
Unarmed strike.
I'm going to use my pop him at small.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
And yeah, you miss. You
So I
you
swing-
raise the
Yeah.
mole, and you come down on his head, and you don't come down on his head.
And
But
then
the good news
because
is
I
you
get a
didn't
second-
fumble. Yeah.
Because
You
I get a second attack, I'll do it again.
You get a
So
second
I
attack
swing-
whether you hit or not, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I swung one way, missed, and it was like, damn it! Are you sure you want to use your reaction? See, anyways.
You can hit no.
It keeps saying it, so it's not letting me.
There was a huge update, so some things might be a little janky. That's
Okay,
why.
well then, I didn't hit with the Oh, yeah, it's not letting me do my second action. It keeps saying, do I want to use my reaction this round?
No, just use it and I'll reset it.
Okay.
And we'll have to look. You are supposed to get 2 whether you miss or hit, right? I already asked that, but
I believe so. Wait, let me just double check on that.
all right. But when you're out of time, I'm pushing you forward.
It doesn't even show up in my thing anymore for some reason. So I'm just gonna do it, but
What was the name of it?
it was just second action.
Was that part of the helmet?
No, that was a part of me being a paladin.
All right, look for the what the feat is, or the feature, or the
Right.
whatever the ability, whatever, and then I can make sure I add it in. Okay.
All right, that's the end of my roll.
All right. So you did connect through all of that talking. You did a good amount of damage on that cultist. It brings us to the spider. So the cult fanatic, is concentrating on the spiders, trying to maintain his mojo. And interestingly, unlike other concentration spells, that being at half health didn't really break the connection with the spider. Right. So this spider flips around, skadoosh, and targets to the left, Alexandria, and attacks with a bite. Oh, has to move forward. Was slightly out of range. So, bite. It's a normal bite. All right, all of our settings are jacked, you guys. You must roll the attack. I did roll the attack. Oh, great. So, Aaron, this hasn't happened in a year, but yeah, something's going on with our tools.
Is it me? Did I break it?
Yeah, you broke it. Let me try this again. Hold on. Bite, and I sit normal, and it did not roll. Guys, we may be screwed for this game. Give me 1 second. And... hold on. Let me see if I can override, because it's not even letting me override. And that creaking wood is getting on my nerves. Well, Aaron, in the sound settings, the little notes icon, you can change that. So MIDI. I tested literally yesterday, and this all worked fine. Workflow settings. Damage when needed, attack only. Quick settings. Okay, let's see if this works. And let me try and attack again. Save changes. See if this works. Alright. Normal. And it's not flipping rolling. Let me try doing this instead. Or this. So I'm very confused. Curtis, you had no problem doing it though, right? You hit no problem.
It still was doing some weird wonky thing when I was trying to select the character or the cultist. So
well, I have a weird idea. Let me get rid of that spider. And let me put it. Maybe there's something broken about the token. Oh, that rhymed. And it won't be as pretty and animated as this one was, but it's just gonna be.
By the way, I did look in the player's handbook. It's just as long as I take attack action, I get a second attack whether I hit or not, and it's just a 5th level thing I got. So there is some weird thing going on.
All right, so let me move this guy back up to the top, which it's not letting me do. All right, so let's see if I can attack now. Untarget this one. Target this one. Take this. Roll bite. Normal. And it's not rolling shit. I don't know what to do, guys.
That seems to me that all the bad guys just are missing, and we're very extremely lucky.
All right,
can
so
The spiders.
They're numbed.
so it's 20. So I could just do this: 20 plus 5 to hit, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could roll it. Wait a minute, nothing's rolling on my screen. Did it roll on your screen?
I saw a dice
Yeah.
with a question mark.
It was question marks. It was a hidden dice.
Let me try this again. Roll.
I think I know what happened.
What?
So I'm looking in the chat. It says Demented Giant Spider player Curtis. So somehow it's assigned to
Are
me.
you targeting the wrong person?
Wait, it's
No, I
assigned to
think
you?
I think it's assigned to me as a player for some reason. Right?
How's that even possible? Let's see, Curtis.
Curtis betrayed us.
I'm a spider. I am a drow, so I do control. I do live with spiders under. So.
It doesn't say that on mine. Hold on. See, giant spider, blah blah blah. It's not owned by anybody. Represented actor is a giant spider. I can't believe poor Erin. This is the first time she's watched us, and this is what she's experiencing. This is some
She's like-
action-packed YouTube action too. We haven't had any issues with this in like how long, you guys? Like forever?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm gonna try something really stupid, and just as a test, and take oh, I don't know, a goblin, because they're little wimps, and I'm going to put him on. I'm gonna have him attack, and see if that works for him, because I want to see if it's the spider. So the calcs are working. It's saying it's not in range, so that's working. So if I hit this button,
What's up?
and nothing. Did you guys see anything roll?
It looks great. Hey, put on some pants, dude.
There you go.
Yep. Awesome stuff. Roll.
Yeah, you saw some stuff roll, but did it do anything? Did it apply anything?
It
It
isn't.
said goblin using a scimitar, but did he target? Did he have anyone targeted?
Yeah, I don't think he had anyone targeted.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Here, put the goblin near me and target
Actually,
me.
I need to put him into combat tracker. That's the problem. I mean, we're just testing, so this doesn't even matter. But see, ping combatants. Oh man, so many things aren't working for me right now, you guys. Like, I can't drag him up and down in the combat tracker. Mark defeated, ping combatant. Set as current combatant. Yes. And then I hit target glory. And then he's going to attack with his little wimpy scimitar. Chat message, something does not exist, is an error I got on my thing. And then I hit normal roll. And I saw nothing happen, and you saw nothing happen, right?
No, I just
We
saw a
got
dice that came to 16.
Yeah, dice came up.
I'm not even seeing dice. I am so confused. So I'm gonna have to do something horrible. I need to log off for a second. I don't know if this will log you guys off or not. But this is some nonsense. I'm also gonna pause the video, so there's no reason to record this crap.
Ooh.
All right, so I don't know if it started recording again. I hope it did. But I've
Can we
been
log
very
in?
cocky. Yeah, you can all log in. Oh, you're the only one who didn't. I've been so cocky that I know what's wrong. That we'll see. We'll see here. So I'm gonna hit begin combat, and Curtis, you already went, but I'm gonna have you go. I'm gonna have you go again. Or did you? What you? How much damage did you? Do you remember what you did for damage? Did it say?
I don't remember. Would it be up
Because
to
it's not even reflected. Look, it's not even reflected in the chat log. Is it for you guys?
No, I
Oh,
see.
Cult Fanatic health is down
11
in the
points?
combat tracker.
Oh, 11 points? Okay, let's just do that.
Yeah.
So let's, because I want to give you credit for your thing. So let's take, oh, he's already down. He's already down 11 points. Okay, so they
Yeah.
did register.
Alright. There,
Alright,
in my
so-
turn.
It's the spider's turn. Again, the spider's like, yo, what up? I'm gonna bite you. And Glory sees this like white thing sort of creeping around, and then its mouth opens up, and it rolls its dice. And it does attack, and it hits, and I was right. Cockiness for the win. And so she needs to do a saving throw because it's a spider, and she wants to see if she's gets poisoned. Oh, and I know why I couldn't see my dice, because I was on my laptop testing, and the dice so nice window configuration is super tiny, and it's like literally in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. So I'm on a giant one. All right. So anyway, she did. Holy crap! Yeah, Glory took 21 points or 21 points of damage. Oh no, I'm sorry, 18 points of damage. 18 points. She succeeded her saving throw, so she's not poisoned. However, she is drunk. The poison indicator is for her being drunk, not for being poisoned. And that ends the spider's turn. We're back on track, Aaron. This is what it's supposed to be like. It'll go much faster now.
Hooray!
User. All right, Champy, you're surrounded by webs as a reminder, because we haven't played with too many webs. If you step into the web, you will be stuck, and it's basically being grappled. Are you appreciating those like arconic sounds of that engine as you stand there? Appreciate them.
It's very immersive.
I do. I'm trying to aim at the spider. Gift.
Wait, are you having problems now?
I'm just trying to turn.
Like this way?
There we go. Slowly, it's this flow. All right. No one bites my friend and gets away with it.
You say that now, or should I say that in spider voice?
Yeah,
I think I have a spider voice.
running low on arrows here. I'm gonna shoot the spider with my bow.
All right. So you raise your bow, and it does connect. And did it apply damage? It looks like it applied damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing any of that. Although I am seeing, are you guys getting giant? Are you getting giant information
piercing
cards?
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of that.
No.
Are we getting what, Thomas?
Are you guys getting like my chat window is like there's hardly any information in it like there used to be? Are you getting a bunch of information in yours?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, it's just some
Yep.
setting.
Talks about Baphomet's bow of sworn enemy.
Oh, that's a huge thing. And it's a broken image. That makes me sad. I'll have to fix that. Because that is your bow of choice. All right, so Tempe, you have all your movement left. I think you have a second shot, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to use the bow without using the magic in the bow. Nice.
Nice. Connects with the spider.
More like a porcupine now.
And you get to roll injury because you took it down below half its damage. So it has a punctured leg. The attack sinks into the meat of your leg. It's probably not serious, but the pain it makes. Treat your leg gingerly. Your speed is reduced by 10 feet for 1 round. So basically, the spider is reduced by 10 feet. But let's face it, he's not going anywhere. All right, Tempe, you have all your movement left.
And I'm gonna move over toward.
All right.
I don't know if I should step on the.
They're solid enough.
I want to move over towards that handle. And my turn. I feel another cult leader dangling out of the airship coming on.
So this spider makes its way across this crap to Tempe. There has to be within 5 feet. And range attacks.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Did I do that?
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me.
I'll fix that. That's not supposed to happen. I guess when I clicked the token of the spider, it released the Kraken. Anyway,
I was gonna say, well, Tempe wanted to get to the ground, so.
Yeah, let me do that. Hey, how you doing? Everyone say hi. We're a family-friendly team.
Hello. Although she probably doesn't hear because Adam's got headphones on.
There we go. All right, I turned off the click events on that stupid. That's not supposed to happen. Anyway, so the spider comes towards you, Tempe, and it's so distracted by the beautiful scenery below that it misses. All right, Stefanos, you're up.
And it wasn't even the naive spider.
Is Stefanos here?
Yes.
Oh, they're both naive.
Actually can't locate Glory on the map.
You can't locate what? Glory?
On the map. Is she not into space?
No, she's right out of vision. So if you move right here, or right here, you'll see her.
Okay. So I'm gonna move area.
Yep.
And cast a command on this spider so that Glory has an opportunity to ride it.
Ah, interesting. All right. So before you do that, actually, go ahead and cast command, and then there's something interesting will happen, or I think it's interesting.
And cast command. Should it go?
Yep, normal. All right, but then there's going to be one thing. So you have command. However, you are now tri-linked, right? So you have you need to do a what's called we don't do these very often with this group, but it's a contested roll. So you're trying to command the spider, and the spider is being commanded by the cultist. So I'm going to have you guys do a wisdom contested roll to see if you can overtake his thing. So yeah, so you did succeed, but we need to see if it takes. So let me hit request. And you just have to beat the cult fanatic. And because he was being beat up, he's gonna roll with disadvantage. So you have to beat a 3. Can you beat a 3? It's in the chat window. And yes, you beat him. Yeah. So you've now severed the link that the cult fanatic has with the spider, and the spider is now under your command. And I don't I can't believe that Glory's not here to appreciate this. And your
Yeah,
command
this is
is
Glory's birthday.
and
I'm
this
gonna
in
use-
your command is to let it be ridden. Is that the idea?
I
Laura.
only get. I think I have specific ones. Approach, fleet, rebel, host. So I'm going to use the command. The target doesn't move and takes no actions.
All right. So for its turn, it will take no action. So that'll allow Glory to get on top of it. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And if anyone's bored and wants to text Glory to say that on her turn she can ride the spider, go for it. Otherwise,
Happy birthday gift to you, Glory.
and you have a bunch of your movement left if you
I'm
want to move.
pretty sure we could just speak for her and say that's what Glory's gonna do.
Yeah, but she may want to enjoy the riding of the of the spider. Anyway, Stefanos, you have movement left to otherwise end your turn, and it's Alexandria's turn.
Yep, I'm going to move over.
Are you in measure mode or targeting mode or?
I am turning on, yeah.
See, I've learned all of the reasons that people can't move now. All right, so you moved 5 for before, and you have 25 total, so you can move to there.
Okay.
So there, you can't like that.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you move across that reel, but it's going to take half your movement.
Okay.
Because you're probably running into it. You have to go around it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's probably but you don't want to go into the web. You're very close to the web.
Oh.
You are in the web.
Oh.
So
Well,
I need you to do a quick roll
definitely.
for me. Give me 1 second, and it is just a strength check. Where is it at? Here. Strength, there it is. All right, and it's not a hard one. I'm even showing DC.
Where does that opportunity come up?
So right in the middle, it'll say strength check. In the middle of your screen.
Say that again.
I'm sorry, are you talking to us?
Yeah.
Yes, in the middle of the screen, it should say strength check.
That's not.
Does anyone else see it in the middle of the screen? Is it behind
Yep,
something?
I see it for Stefanos.
Yeah, I see it as well.
I do not see it.
Do you want me to click your dice for you?
Yeah.
All right. Clicking the dice, normal. You just want to beat a 10. And guess what you got? An 11. Yeah, so you made it just past the web. You plopped right out. So you're good to go. And that ends your turn, correct?
Oh, and my turn. Yes.
Awesome.
I'm trying to end it.
There it is. All right, Alexandria, so you're up. You see the spider is not moving. It's under command. Glory is getting a little bit beat up. If you attack the spider, you know that it will end the command spell. So you do you. Now you are free to move past it without opportunity attack. So you got some decisions to make.
Yes. Would this be a good time for Alexandria to mention that she hasn't been able to see or target anyone the entire game? There are large. I was kind of hoping it would get resolved before we got to my turn, but there are large patterns of circles instead of any visuals. I am wondering if perhaps my lantern isn't working, but looking at my inventory, it appears that it's equipped. Aha!
You have to right click your character and turn it on.
Turn on the lantern.
Remember, you right click it and there's a little fire icon in the upper left hand corner. I just clicked that icon for you.
Oh well, thank you. Wow, that spider is the high definition. Okay.
So you were just seeing a
That's
black
sure
screen this
something.
entire time, right? Because you were.
Oh yeah, it was theater of the mind.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
Aaron,
let's do
everyone
it.
else in this team has dark vision except for Alexandria, who has
For
none.
the owl, for some reason.
Yeah, the owl doesn't have dark vision. I don't know.
Not sure why that is. Anyway.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, you were just in time to ride the spider.
I cast a spell on it for you, Sarah, so you could ride it.
Yeah, she cast command
can't
on it.
move.
She severed the connection with the cultist. She got out of a web, and the spider cannot move or attack on its turn, so you have opportunity to get on top of it.
Happy
Yes.
birthday, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
And
The best
Alexander, are you
gift
having a
ever.
hard time moving? Or are you just trying to think through what
no,
you're doing?
I can move. So I mean, Glory wants to attack wants to ride the spider, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
well,
also a drunken mess, so like, I don't know how serious you all want to take me.
Well, I
far
think
be
we're-
it for me to deny Glory her dream.
I think all good groups egg on their drunk friend to do stupid things.
Oh yeah. Did
That's
it
what we
suddenly
all
turn
do.
to color?
You guys are all within
Did
character.
it suddenly turn to color for all of you guys? I was in black and white before, now it's in color.
Oh, because Glory turned on.
Only where
because
Alexandria's lantern.
she has
Ah.
a lantern. All right, so
Okay.
you're attacking the spider. It looks like.
It hasn't given me any information on whether I've missed or.
It doesn't say that you had it targeted.
I have the dots. I have the dots.
Adam has it
Okay.
targeted. You do not have it targeted. I think, or maybe you do. I think I got to turn off all of the cursors moving around it. They're making me kind of sick. All right, so you got a 23, which is a solid hit, but why is it not registering? Is this
I can just,
spider?
you know what? I can just vibe out this turn. I don't want to waste everyone's time. It
Oh,
has
no,
the blue
I know what's wrong.
targeting
I know what's
around
wrong.
it.
I know it's
Okay.
wrong. I don't think it's really in the screen. Hold on. I think it's the same issue that I had with you guys, where I don't think this is real. Give me one sec. All right, so I just need to delete this one. It may
Wait,
not.
are you saying this entire campaign is a dream? We're gonna all wake up back at the bar and be like, whoa, what just happened?
So it seems. All right, so let me copy this spider, and I'll paste this spider. Hold on. Did it paste? No. Oh, I'm on Windows. I have to do different commands for paste. All right, so here's this spider, and it's not actually hurt. So let's heal it back up. Skadoosh. And it was right about here, right? And it was facing this way. And it goes into the combat tracker. And we roll it. And it's a normal roll. All right, Alexandria, now try and target it. That was not it, was it?
It disappeared again.
Yeah.
That thing.
It's like it fell down the hatch.
Wait, what disappeared again?
The spider. You had it there for a minute, but I don't see it.
Can.
Yeah, I see it.
I only see one. I don't see.
I see it.
I don't see two.
See two.
Let me try something. I don't know if it's something with your client, Alexandria. Let me see. I'm gonna open up your character, and I'm gonna try to attack it with you.
Okay.
Dude,
You were doing with the dagger, or with Baphomet's dagger
Yeah.
venom?
Yep.
I think
As
once.
per usual.
Yeah, it hit. So it's something on your end, I think. Maybe refresh your browser.
Okay.
So you hit it solid. You want to try again? Try targeting it again?
Yeah,
and-
second attack. No, you might as well do it. I'll try to work out my browser in the time.
Yeah, I'm hitting it just fine.
Okay.
And you're welcome. It hit twice. So yeah, so she pulls out Baphomet's dagger of venom, and honestly, as you pull it out, Alexandria, and you feel its weight in your hand and the comfort. You realize how much you missed it during that time period where you did not have this good friend. It's almost as if it speaks to you.
It's
So
my
it's
best
good,
friend.
Good to be back and drawing blood. You think to yourself, good to be
Indeed.
back. Speaking of which, the spider, of course, pivots towards you. Let's see if this works, because Oh my god, why does that keep opening up? I don't know what's going on here. I'll fix that in a second. Here, I'll close it while I'm doing it. Alright. Bite. Normal. Solid 17. Piercing damage. Go ahead and roll your saving throw to see if you're poisoned. Poisoned. That's a reference no one will know. And it's in the chat window.
Bell Biv DeVoe's in the chat.
Bell Biv DeVoe. So, Alexander, you see it in the chat, or are you still loading? Should I click it for you? Oh, there it is. A 10. You succeeded. So you got bit. You took biting damage, but you didn't take poison, which is a good thing. And that ends its turn. So the cult fanatic is concentrating, on the spider, but that doesn't mean he can't attack, as I found out with concentration spells. So he attacks Mr. Dinjarin. Ooh, hold on. This seems interesting.
That's never a good thing when the DM says.
Yeah. So you see his his dagger is in one hand, and with his other hand he just reaches over and touches you. Oh, he misses. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
That's okay.
The one thing is, if he's doing a concentration spell, he can't do another spell. He could attack me with a weapon, but I don't think he could do a spell.
You're right. That's why I missed. Damn it. See, Aaron, I don't know the rules well, but I got too caught up in what was interesting. But he does have multi-attack, so this time he does it right. Normal. And misses. Dinjarin is hard to handle, hard to hit. Glory, you are up. There's a spider in front of you. It doesn't seem to be moving or attacking you. Looks like something exploded next to you. What was that timing?
My dog kicked my phone off of the couch.
Uh-oh, you need to roll
being
an
sassy.
acrobatics check to see if you catch it.
I did not. I failed. So maybe that'll be my fail roll. And now I can actually roll a good roll, since I know for a fact that you have
Before you roll, I want you to do something. Get a piece of paper and start writing down every one of your rolls.
Okay, I will.
Because I saw a whole YouTube video on this, on like people that like feel like their dice are just bad, and I'm curious. Like we'll do maybe do it for 20 or so times, and to see what the average roll is or the median roll, to see if you're actually your rolls are as bad as you think, because oftentimes it's perception.
So maybe I just am a pessimist at heart, and so I only see the negative.
You might want to put like an A for an attack roll, or I for just so you sort of know what the roll was for, because maybe you're burning up all your good luck, right?
Maybe.
Anyway, just
so I'm gonna do that, but for this one, I'm not going to be attacking. I'm going to be. I'm going to try. Let's see. How am I going to do this? How would a drunk person do this? My eyes are locked. Glory's eyes are locked on this spider, and a smirk creeps upon her face as she has the sword in her hand, and she uses the sword to launch herself up onto the spider and reverse bull riding. I don't want to say reverse cowgirl, but you know what I mean. Onto the spider. You know what I'm saying?
I have to mark this video not safe for kids. Got it.
cowboy, and I don't know what how did you call that in cowboy world, but that's onto the spider.
All right, so it's a pretty glorious.
There is no
statement,
phrase you could use right now that would sound.
I don't know how else to say it.
I think I'm gonna. This DC is gonna. You're gonna have to do an acrobatics check. This is DC is gonna be pretty low because this is a willing spider, right? It's the command is like do not move. So you're just kind of climbing up. I'm gonna make you beat a 6, just because it was a little bit more flourishing. But I think that was a great thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, a normal. 13. All right. 15.
Yeah. So you guys see Glory sort of launch from her sword and do this sort of acrobatic spin around thing, and she lands on the spider as if she's riding a horse. I wouldn't describe it as reverse cowgirl, but then again, you know,
I don't know if you can find a term for that to help me in the future, but
so Glory, you are on top of the spider.
awesome. So does
So
that counts as my action and my movement? Okay.
Yeah. Now, I do want you to know that on this, we go past the spider's turn because it goes for one cycle. But on the spider's next turn, he has an opinion, right? Because how long does command last, Stefanos? And while we're doing that, you can end your turn, and it'll be Tyrosa's turn.
Okay. I have one last thing I want to say.
Oh,
I am on the spider with the sword in hand, and I also point at Spanky and smile.
Oh, Spanky's on the main deck.
Fuck, what?
He
Somebody
didn't
said
come down with you
clicker.
guys.
No, I thought he came down. I thought he was like peering down the hole at us.
No.
Spanky's all banged up.
Yeah, Spanky and both Spanky and Salem were up on the main deck. Remember, there was you had him watching guard, or I had him watching guard for you. I can't remember.
Well.
But can you just replace it? Just say.
I point the person closest to me, who is. Hold on. Who's the closest to me? I just all of a sudden got.
Tyro or Tempe.
Tempe. I point to Tempe and I say, "Hey, Alec." All right. There's my proof.
Can I challenge? I think just like at a bar in LA with a mechanical bull, you should hop on it and then scream, "I'm so drunk."
I no need to say what's already obvious, but yes.
All right, so Tyros, you're up. You hear this kerfuffle going on down at the end of the ship. You hear the mechanisms of the machine next to you. What are you gonna do?
From where I am at, I can see the cult fanatic.
Yep.
I've got him targeted, and because I haven't moved, I'm going to use my fireball with advantage, or firebolt.
Cool. Fumble, and I will be thrilled. Because you guys know, fumble means he hits someone within range. You did not fumble.
I will.
Oh, but that was terrible.
You did miss, though.
With advantage. With
advantage, yeah, you double missed. At least you didn't start yourself on fire.
Oh, that's a good thing. I'm going to stay where I am so I retain advantage for my next turn. So I will end my turn.
All right. We're at the top of the stack. Everyone roll initiative. Oh my god, I just rolled all your initiatives accidentally. If you're okay with it, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'll reset it. Let's reset it.
Reset
roll
it.
I got a
guys.
4, by the
I
way.
get a roll with advantage, so.
Yeah, that was my bad. I clicked the wrong button. In fact, I didn't even know I could do that. That's handy. Ooh, someone got a 20.
Yeah,
Was that you,
because
Glory?
you rolled. Yeah, when you rolled, I got a 0 or like a 4, and when I rolled, I got a 20. And when my thing comes up, it automatically is highlighted on disadvantage. So I'm gonna stick by my theory.
Oh, it's because you're poisoned from alcohol.
You're drunk.
That's right. Am I supposed to click disadvantage?
You were, but that's okay.
Oh.
That's fine this time. I'm easy that way. I'm easy like Sunday morning. All right. Cool. So we're up. We're gonna hit the next round. Starts now. Glory. While you're on the spider, you hear Salem sort of channel to you, something's up upstairs. Something's going on. He's not sure there's anything. New audio file, guys. New audio file. I built that sound, by the way. So anyway,
I love it. I absolutely love it.
it was so gross. And you guys like that it now shows your face with that toilet sound? Anyway, Salem's not sure there's anything to worry about. Just letting you know that there's like something in the clouds or something. It could just be a bird.
So there's like a sobering feeling that I get once I get this news from Salem. So I want to make quick work of. I've already accomplished my goal for today, for my annual goal for this year, ride a spider. And I wrote it backwards, so double goals. I'm going to take.
As measured by what? Your goal's not smart.
I'm 100% on this
Spider. Yeah.
spider, so it is 100% of my goal. Whatever. So I'm going to take both hands onto my sword, and I'm going to bring the sword down as hard as I can into whatever. I'm assuming it's the abdomen part of the spider, and my goal is to. If I pierce it all the way through, I'm fine with it sticking where it is, but my goal is to kill it.
Cool. Roll with advantage.
Advantage, okay.
And you have to target the spider, so don't target yourself accidentally. Target just to the left of it.
Okay.
So you don't want to pierce yourself.
All right, I think I have it targeted.
I do not see it targeted. Does anyone else see it targeted? There it is.
But no. Okay. And then what do I roll? Where is it?
You roll with your sword.
Yeah, but it's not. Hold on.
If you go into inventory and go to the sword, when you hover over the sword, show
Baphomet's Dragon
Or
Slayer.
your combat HUD is use item.
Yeah, but hold on. I'm being dumb. I'm totally forgetting how to do things. Hold on.
It's only it's okay. It's only been 3 years.
You know what? I don't know what it is, but my brain. I keep clicking it. Why is it not working? Just please bear with me as I'm being a dum-dum right now. Okay. This should work, right?
I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're seeing and saying. I open up the character sheet. I click on the attributes tab, and then I look for Baphomet's Dragon Slayer, and I roll the dice. I move my mouse over the little icon and hit the dice. That's what I do. I know that you guys have like the HUD, and there's 50 other ways you can do it, but that's the fastest way for me.
Okay.
I'm hovering over it right now.
Just 2 seconds. I'm going a different route. But now. Can't find it. Here it is. Okay. Wait, no. It's not showing up. I'm sorry. Baphomet's Dragon Lair. Standard roll. Why won't... Every time...
What are you trying
to
do?
Are you in your HUD or character sheet?
No, I went into inventory, like you guys said.
Right, and then you looked under weapons.
Yep.
And it's highlighted in green, and it says Baphomet's Dragon Slayer.
Yep, and it won't let me click.
You mouse over
standard.
the mouse.
Mouse over the picture.
Yeah, just click the dice. Just click the dice.
Oh. I've done this. Baphomet's Slayer has no available uses remaining.
Oh,
like, that's why I'm saying it's not working.
It's the same issue that I ran into with the Baphomet's Maul. For some reason, after you use its special magic, it won't let you use it as a normal weapon. Even though you should still be able to. So it's an issue with because she's already used the magic ability once, like I think when we were in the dragon area or something.
So it's not letting her use it as a
as just a normal sword because it says it's already been used.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, if you want, I can
Guys,
just
Aaron's
switch
getting
out.
bored.
Here.
up.
So we're gonna fudge it for today. And hold on. You can give me 2 seconds, and I'm just giving it back to you. All right. Oh wait, I just gave you 102 uses. That's not right. Okay.
Woohoo!
All right, now try and use it.
Well, it still says 0 out of 1 targets. But
Did I not-
oh
did
wait,
I not s-
here. All right, usability. And you want advantage?
Advantage, yeah.
All right, there we go. See,
Oh,
I know what
look
I'm
at
doing. Hey.
So not only do you hit, you critically hit. You ram this thing through the head of the spider. You feel this sword like embed itself into the deck of the ship, and that means that you get to do critical damage.
Do I click the critical hit button now?
Yep, you sure do.
Okay.
And so you're gonna get critical hit damage, which kills the spider. I don't know why there's a missing image. I have to look at my notes here. Missing image. Missing dead image. Okay. Now you get to go into your macros in the lower left and roll from the critical hit table.
Okay. That part is going to be a second.
Why are you? Yeah, you don't need to roll for initiative. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pull up my thing, but now it's hidden because of this player's thing, and now I can't get rid of the player's thing.
Upper
Also,
left-hand
for some
corner, the
reason-
2 cross swords. Yeah.
Thomas, she dropped down to the bottom of the.
There it is. Okay.
Instead of the first.
Because she
So
just
what-
inadvertently rolled initiative.
Sorry. Which one do I click? The sword? No, not the sword. The
It's the one that looks like a sword on
the
fire.
flaming sword. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Huzzah. Apple Core, nothing more. Who's your friend? You utter those words, and the first party member to call out targets gets to choose who gets a bonus attack. Apply 1d10 to that person. So, whichever of your party member calls out their name gets to do a
Glory.
bonus attack.
Go fanatic.
You're not one of your priority members. It has to be one of your
Yeah,
party.
I am. I'm in the party.
Injarin!
Dinjarin, you get. Yeah, Dinjarin was first. You guys gotta like pay attention, man. Like, so Dinjarin, roll a 1d10, and it's gonna come off the cult fanatic.
Which one's the D10? That guy, right? No. Hold on. I'm just trying to find the.
It's in your chat window. It looks like a little dice, and it has a button that says roll under it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but it doesn't easily say. Oh, wow, I got a whopping 1 point.
1. All right, let me take that 1 hit point off. Boom. All right, there it is. So that was Apple Core. Nice work, Glory.
Awesome.
You gave back to the community.
Awesome. So what I want to do for my movement is I want to hop off the spider.
Which is
and-
fine. Yeah, you're on the ground now because his whole body just collapsed to the ground.
Okay.
So that's easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So I just want to start heading for the door, the stairs back up, or the ladder back up, or whatever it was. So, and then I'll end my turn. Where is that to the left?
The ladder is literally right here. It's covered in blood.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just start heading up the ladder as much as I can.
Are you gonna go up all the way?
Yes.
Okay, give me let me load you into that screen. And you will be exiting combat. No, I'm gonna leave you in combat so you get credit for the stuff. Dinjarin, start taking your turn while I put Glory on the next screen.
Alright, from my first thing, I'm going to attack him again with the maul. Hopefully I actually hit him.
All right.
Did I hit him?
Hold on, I'm pulling Glory onto the screen. I was finishing
Oh, I
her
did.
turn.
Yes.
It's her turn. And
Nice.
Glory,
Where's your
you're
hit?
getting pulled to the screen. So you'll be on that
Looks like
screen
you-
next round. All right. So yeah, you hit. You hit a solid hit to the cult fanatic.
Alright, and then I You know what? I'll do it again. I was gonna do something fancy, but he's almost dead, so I'll just smack him again.
Is that a 1 or an
No.
11?
11?
It was a 9.
Oh. Your dice just looked like an 11 on my screen. I meant a 1 line on my screen. I was very excited about it being a fumble. Yeah, so, again, broken image bothering me here. What's going on with that? Oh, I know what it is. Okay, anyway. I was trying to put... Remember back when we played Fantasy Grounds, when things would die, it would leave that skull on the ground, just to sort of let you know that this thing was dead? That's what that is. So there you go. Anywho, yeah, so you thwop this thing with Baphomet's Maul of Thunder, and skadoosh, it's dead. Now, you have a second attack, correct?
I already... No, that was both my attacks.
That was both your attacks, okay. Okay. So
then
he's dead.
I'm gonna move right there for right now. And in my turn.
Alright. This brings us to Tempe. Oh, I know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, Tempe sort of dashes past the spider and winks at Alexandria as he does.
So the spider will have a opportunity. If you're okay with that.
Fine, take it.
All right. So this spider is going to fall to its death. As is, you're gonna have to do an acrobatic check because you're on the edge of this thing. Okay.
I know, I didn't get to keep moving.
Oh, you're okay. So that was an
I
accident.
wanted to stand on the other side. Yeah. I get 30 feet, so
Yeah.
there.
I have to figure out why this keeps opening up automatically for everybody. So real quick, I got to move him next to you just so I can do my opportunity attack.
Sure,
It really
sure.
wants you to hear that audio that I pulled together.
It's a great audio.
Normal. And it misses you. So okay. All right. So for your turn, you winked at Alexandria. And
Run over,
uh-huh.
yank on that lever. We get the great sound.
And for just a split second, this spider hovers in air and its little legs are waggly, and then you see it falling. And it's dead.
And Alexandria goes, oh, steady yourself, right on the edge.
And she can fly. So
Yeah.
she's probably okay. And you guys, that ends combat. All right.
All right, we smited.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Awesome.
I did it, y'all.
Did anyone level up? Oh yeah, Glory leveled up.
Hey.
That puts you guys over the edge. Anyone else level up?
No.
I don't know. Can't tell.
Let's see. I'm curious. Alexandria, close. Tempe,
I need 600 more.
300.
I need more.
400 for Dinjarin. Oh, yeah, Tyros, you need about 300. Stefanos is 700. Yeah. So that's interesting. I thought that... I don't know why Gloria leveled up. She must have fought some stuff without you guys or something. I don't know what happened.
I remember
Inspiration.
I think back in the caves.
Oh, yeah.
she also took out a lot. Helped take out some of the guards.
Oh, yeah. There you go. So you were ahead. So you are now a level 6 with all these losers. And you're drunk, right? So, all these losers are at level 5.
Loser, double loser, whatever, moron.
All right, so, the door at the bottom of this airship is open. Are you going to leave it open, or what are you doing?
Say we close it. Probably just be safe. I pulled the lever.
Yeah, just to be up to code.
OSHA would be approved one. All right. So you've now, so you guys, it's like suddenly very silent. That the spiders, are at bay, and you hear from the rear of the airship, you hear like, and like moaning, and you remember like, oh yeah, that's the body of that leader, sort of thumping the rear of the airship. And Glory, you're sort of on the deck above, but your little friend Salem is like, oh shit, we have trouble.
So
you're
I want to go.
Well, you don't know this yet, Dinjarin, but
So-
like Glory, you're at the port. You're at the stairs. You're just up the ladder from the deck below. You know that, and what are you gonna do?
So I'm up at so I can kind of yell in the area where everyone is below. Be like, I'm gonna just say, trouble upstairs, trouble upstairs.
100%.
I'll say I wanted to go over and look at the cultist bag, but it's no longer there. It disappeared.
Also, I never looked through the spider and what I left there. So if anybody wants to look at what the spider left.
I did you guys a fast forward. They had nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like is it covered in blood? All right.
Yeah, it was just
if there's
visceral
trouble up above, can we split up and some people can investigate this engine down here, and some people can go see what the trouble is?
I'll go up top and see what the trouble is.
All right. So are you gonna go straight up? I can just fast forward it.
Yeah, I'll go straight up. Because I don't know much about engines.
All right. So who's all going up and who's staying down?
I'm going up.
I'm already by the engine, so I'm going to hang out here and investigate.
All right.
Yeah,
so you
I'll
guys
go
are-
over to the engine.
All right. So you're gonna come up. You're gonna come out this door here, and you're gonna. So Stephanos is coming up too.
Yep.
And Tyros, you're staying down. Dinjarin, you're coming up, right? So it's just
Yeah.
Tempe. It's just Tempe and Tyros, right?
Yeah, I think Alexandria would go up too. She had to leave, by the way.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Lame. Hopefully everything's okay on her end. She was having client problems. All right, so give me 2 seconds. Remove you guys from the bilge. So let's see. Dinjarin's off the bilge. Alexandria's off the bilge. Gloria's off the bilge. Stephanos is off the bilge. Tempe, you're over by the machinery. Was it you going to the magical or the rear end?
Magical.
You're, magical. All right. So what about you, Tyros? Are you going to the magical one too? Magical or mechanical?
I don't know which one I'm beside. The one that I'm at is the one I was going to investigate.
Okay, so you're each at one. So at the other end is the Arcanic engine, and the one you're back is just sort of this mechanical prop type thing. So, all right, but we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs first, and you won't actually know what's happening here.
All right. I'll silence you guys.
All right, are you guys seeing it load? Tell me when you guys have the thing loaded.
I see it.
I see it.
Awesome.
I'm going to silence as well so I don't hear anything.
All right. There we go. All right. So up top from the clouds, you guys see emerge to the chat. Sort of the air around you guys begins to hum, and this is what Salem was really worried about. Was sort of this steady vibration, and the wind whips through the rigging of a galleon-style airship with increasing frenzy. In the distance, the shadows begin to take form within the voluminous clouds. It grows larger and larger, and it resolves in the unmistakable outline of an air tank. At only about a third of the size of your ship, it darts and weaves with agility that betrays its compact design. Its hull, like a beast built for speed and maneuverability, slices through the sky with a predator's grace. Your heart skips a beat as the insignia of the Black Cult of the Dragon, a symbol that has come to be synonymous with danger, comes into view. So you guys see there's 5 or 6 cultists on, on this deck, and they're initially not hostile. They're pulling up. And sort of just intuitively, you would assume that they don't know you're there, and they're coming to see what the hell happened. Why did this thing leave early? So it seems like the Black Cult sent their little zippy air tank ahead to see what's going on with this airship because they've lost communication. Right? There's like been no, no stone, like magical stone back and forth. There's no nothing. So here you are, right? And as they're standing there, sort of like getting ready to board the airship to see what the hell's going on, they see you emerge onto the deck. And I'm not putting you into combat immediately.
Do they know to fight us if they see us? Or I think and I'm gonna, whoever's up here with me, if you guys agree with this or not, do we try to play them and say like, hey, what's up? Right? And be like, we're on your side, or do we need to have robes like them? Because I was gonna send Salem down to tell Tyros to change into the robes of the guy that was monitoring the boat, so that he could play as the and that we're okay.
So Salem's invisible. I forgot to remind you. We're leaving him invisible so you can actually control the boat. But that ship has kind of sailed. Like it's too late to change into robes and stuff, right?
The people down below can.
Yeah, you guys can shoot back down a deck and try and do that. If that's what
No,
you want
I'm
to do.
saying if I send Salem down to tell Tyros to get into the robes, then we can approach these people and be like, hey, do you want to talk to the main guy? We'll go get him for you.
Clever.
And
then
doesn't hurt.
You want to try that, or do you want to just kill him?
Well, we don't know how many could be on that ship. There could be a lot, like below.
I think we should try to infiltrate using Tyros as to play the part of the guy. I don't know.
They might also know like all the people that are supposed to be on this boat. But I say why not give it a try? Have Salem go down there and say, "Get in robes and get up here now."
Okay, so I'm gonna mentally channel to Salem. Go tell Tyros there are more. What are these black dragon? What are these people name again? Black robe people.
Black Cult of the Dragon.
Black Cult of the Dragon. It's too long. Black Cult of the Dragon people. We're gonna do Doocy Doo, which is or whatever name. Put on the robes of the guy that was doing the magic and pretend to be him. And come up, because we're gonna try to infiltrate our way into this.
Alright, so Salem disappears, because you're not in combat. Salem disappears downstairs. Tyros and Adam, you see, I'm not gonna load the screen, but like you see little Zippy say, hey, something's up. Glory wants you to, find some robes in the ship someplace, and dress as black cultists, because there's some people, there's some cultists that are trying to board the ship upstairs. Is that roughly right?
Yeah, and the higher the level, the better.
Yeah. So for the two of you, how long do you want to search for robes?
I don't think they can hear you. They silenced.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta.
Yeah, they muted so that they wouldn't hear what's going on.
That's brilliant, and I do appreciate that. And I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before, but now let me just give them a shout in the chat.
They're here.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh well, I'm gonna hit send anyway because I already did this. All right. So thank you for doing that. I didn't realize that you guys had done that. That's awesome. So you guys see not little Zippy, that's the other team. Salem. You see Salem come downstairs and appear and sort of like in its little impish voice, it's like, hey, Glory's upstairs, and there's some wonderful cultists joining. They're evil, and I love because imps are evil, you know, and they do their best to corrupt.
True.
So, little Zippy is sort of pseudo excited about like more being surrounded by more evil, but she's asking you guys if you could, you know, find some cultist robes as high a level as you can find, and then sort of meet them up on deck because there's going to be trouble.
You can go tell Gloria that we'll find some down here.
Okay.
Yep.
So Zippy's gonna not Zippy. Salem's gonna pop back up, right, and let them know. So let me look and see how many rooms there are to see if you find any robes.
Well, shouldn't they find the robes of the people we just killed?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they can easily do that. The highest level person's dangling from the back of the ship, and you don't know if this airship has seen that guy hanging from the back.
That's
of the
what
ship.
I was about to say. I just realized we have someone hanging off the ship. They probably saw them when we.
Now,
So
Tyrus,
this probably
you're
isn't gonna work?
you're pretty bright. Like you know that you're gonna find these robes, but these robes are covered in blood and cultist parts. Right, so you know, just so you know, like you're not coming up in like these well laundered robes. You're coming up in these robes that look pretty questionable. And I think that's fair, yeah. Or did you want to try to find clean?
Yeah. I was wondering up on the upper level if there was somebody who hadn't bloodstained a rogue that we had killed.
As far as I know, every everything's. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential rooms. So if you want to roll to see if you find clean robes, I can have you guys roll 8 investigation checks.
Yeah, the other thought too, there was the cultist that was controlling the spiders was in a red robe, so from a distance maybe the blood won't show up too much on that.
Yeah, if you want to just use the dead cultist robes, like I will just give you dead cultist robes, right? But the problem is, or that the caveat is, all of the robes that you're going to find on a dead cultist are covered in blood and bits. Because you didn't choke anyone out, right? Like you bludgeoned, smashed, stabbed, skewered, or dangled.
We actually threw one out a window too. So
yeah, so you're down 1. There's still plenty of robes to go around.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind to roll an investigation to see, like, run around on the deck above and just have a quick run through and see if I can find a robe hanging.
All right, so investigation check. Tempe, are you two or just Tyros?
You're on mute.
I'll investigate with Tyro.
All right.
There's nothing in your lunchbox.
Give me 1 second.
I have nothing in my lunchbox, but I'm hungry.
All right, here goes. Number 1. You're doing 10 of these. So roll them quick.
Still on mute, Adam, so if you're talking.
All right, so I'm not going to make you roll 10. Roll a 1d4 and see how many that you find. And that's just in the chat window. Because you critted.
Both of us, or just
No, just you failed. You didn't find
10.
anything. So Tempe's either going to find 1 through 4. 2. You both have laundered robes. Roll. Give me. Let's see. Roll a 12-sided die. And it's going to be thirds. Bottom third of the roll is acolyte. Top third is the leaders. So it is acolyte. So you have basically your low level and low level.
Damn it!
So
That's
yeah,
not
so
gonna help us at all.
So you're little peons, right? Matter of fact, your robes are purple.
That's
All right.
Well, they could still come up and vouch for us and say like, "Oh yeah, you know, they're not prisoners. They were here." Like, they might be able to do something. They just won't be
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is the goal to try and trick the cultists who may come aboard, or because that ain't gonna happen?
Well, all you can know right now, is what she had Salem tell you.
Yeah, we're just putting on robes. Yeah, I'm asking this to Tyros. Like, all right, so Tyros, why are we dressing up in the cultist robes? Must mean there's, I don't know. Anyway, let's check out this engine.
So before you go up, so are you? So let me go back down. Are you guys still seeing that screen?
No.
Yeah, I want to roll an Arcana check on the engine. I just see a black screen.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see if maybe I may have pulled your characters off, but I don't think I did. Oh wait, okay, hold on. So let's finish this piece up, and then we'll go up top, and then we'll end it after that. It's a scene, and then
Do you have trust issues, Tempe? Like, or maybe it's not trust issues. Maybe it's authority issues.
Maybe I'm just a pessimist. All right, Arcana. I'm assuming it's an Arcana check, GM.
yep.
Mine will be investigation.
And so go ahead and roll. You want me to do a challenge? You just want to roll it? Okay, there you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've got
So,
glory rolls
Start
today.
writing yours down.
so Tempe, even though you have a 20, this Arcana is so far beyond anything that you can understand. Like, this is some really advanced stuff, but it's definitely magic. It's definitely powering the ship. You don't see any controls. You don't see any magical means of doing anything with it. Like, there's some control mechanism that you're just not privy to. And
No
Tyros,
moving parts, no nothing.
no, just you hear the hum, you see
It's
the lights
just an engine.
flashing. It's just this powerful thing. It looks like it's powering. You know, it's probably being piped to those engines that are on the outside. Tyros, you see some gears spinning, and you're like, "Ooh, cool, gears are spinning."
I'm about to put my finger in there, like, no, better not.
Yeah, exactly. I almost did made you do a fumble. So you guys gonna head upstairs? Or are you gonna stay down here?
Yeah, I'm gonna head upstairs with my robe on.
Yeah, so you'll be theater of the minding the robes, because I was gonna configure you with them on, but like, let's just do theater of the mind. So
Big hood over.
Let me pull you guys into this scene. You're gonna come up the same door because that's the up and out. So Tempe pops out, and Tyros pops out. And as you guys are popping out, the cultists are yelling across. Huh? Wait for it. Oh, my.
What
Aaron, that is worth 10 inspiration points.
Nice. What are you all doing? And
Jinjarin's just sitting there waving, saying, "Hi, friends."
Do you see this, Thomas?
Yeah, I do. Toph, bring that's lovely. I love your mug. Toph, board the ship and find out what the heck's going on. You two over there, join Toph.
So with that, Toph pops over to the ship, and these two little peon cultists join Toph, and they sort of walk across that wing, and they're there. Toph comes down the ladder, and as she's coming down the ladder, she leans over to Tempe, and what does Toph say? Toph?
Hey, I don't think it's working as well as you think it's working.
Docker.
Tempe? So Tempe, she's whispering to you, buddy.
What's not working?
Just
The ship?
go with me, okay?
Hi.
Where are we going?
So it's probably,
Figure
this is
it out.
probably, this is
I
probably a good
elbow
time to,
Dinjarin.
yeah, this is probably a good time to introduce you to your new party member, Toph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Toph, because we're gonna run out of time for today, and I want to give you a chance to intro yourself. Why don't you let these guys know? So Toph is in full-on Black Cult of the Dragon gear, sort of a mid-level, has a big-ass battle axe, right? And Tempe, as you spin around, you're like, holy crap! You've not seen many cultists up close, but like this, you did not expect to see this, right? Aaron, you take it.
Okay, so I'm Toph, and I am going to be your cult leader today. And honestly, I feel like we should probably talk when people on the airship aren't around, but in general, I have a feeling we're gonna have similar goals in mind. I'm half orc, and I like to swing a battle axe at things. And I am maybe not too satisfied with my lot in life when it comes to the Cult of the Black Dragon. So even though my shirt says #1 cult fan, that may not be totally accurate.
There you go.
Are you also
Love
Earthbender?
it.
What was that?
Are you also an Earthbender?
I just
That's a
was watching
Slytherin robe.
Avatar.
That's a Slytherin robe, right?
It is, yeah.
You're
If it's
Slytherin.
dirty, I'm a fan of it, so.
I would have never guessed you as a Slytherin. I would have thought Hufflepuff.
Yeah, no. Sometimes
You guys hear
Ravenclaw,
me?
sometimes Slytherin.
My battery died. I just had to do a quick SteelSeries swap out on the battery. One of the best things ever.
Nope.
So yeah, so she's gonna be in Black Cultist character, right? Tempe, you know this. The rest of you don't officially know this, but I wanted to at least, because she sat through this entire thing with tech support and whatever else, give her a chance. Aaron, is it okay? Are you comfortable with me sharing your little player card with them in the chat window?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. So this doesn't give you.
Yeah, because I'm
doesn't.
still below deck.
Oh, you're not up on top?
No, I'm by myself, which is why I didn't notice that Toph was standing next to me.
Oh,
I'm,
well, let me get.
yeah,
let
I'm
me get you out of
still
there.
I'm still on the lower level.
Because I could see you guys at the top.
No, I'm
Just
on.
our
I
teams
still
haven't
see.
changed. Yeah.
Well, let me do
the
something
engine,
weird
yeah.
for just 2 seconds. Let me activate and then activate the other scene. And then I'm going to go up to the top one and then activate it again. And it'll pull you all back up to that one.
There we are.
Yeah. So,
Hey-o.
normally Toph would have been a little bit more stealthy about this, but I didn't want to end this session and not be able to let you guys know that she's playing.
Awesome.
So there you go. So basically, the gist is there's some of her backstory. All of you have these cards, and this is the safe to share version of the cards, so you can share your cards with whoever you want. When you're going through your backstories, I want you to know the things you want to share with people, and the things you don't want to share with people. Right? So you don't have to share everything about you, right? So this basically just is just a little safe primer into her world. But yeah, she's basically telling you, Tempe, that you're no one's buying it. You look like a ranger with a red robe over the top of him.
Yeah, I agree. It was not a good, well thought out plan.
Now the good news is,
So what do we do, Toph? How many came with you?
Are you talking about? Wait, are you doing this out loud? Are you whispering?
No,
or is this out
whispering.
Loud? Okay,
whispering to Toph. How many are with you?
2 on this on the ship you can see with me, and then there's 3 over on the other one. I don't know. Thomas, do I know? It's
no,
3.
you know because it's your ship, so you know that the 2 came with you, and then that there's 3 left on the air tank. You also know about the ship, right? And some of the characteristics, right? So Toph, what you know is this is an air tank. It has cannons, right? It has what is it called? Ballistas, right? 1 on each side. They're sort of mounted. One of those ballistas is aimed towards the ship. The cannons are forward on the forward deck, right? So they're really not in range of this airship right now. But it's a pretty awesome chest. There's 3 decks. It's unlike the airship. It's 3 decks. So, and Glory, you're still tipsy, but you're sobering up a little bit. You've ridden a spider. You've killed some stuff, right? Toph, you know that as you pulled up, you noticed that there was a cultist dangling from the rear of this airship because you guys sort of came from the rear. You don't know if anyone else on your airship or the air tank knows the same thing. So that's sort of what you know, but you can't share all of that unless you find some excuse, to pull these guys aside someplace else.
So, Toph, what's the deal? What's the deal with this group? Where's Samael? Where's Samael?
Well, I was just about to get to that. I need to talk to them, but clearly things aren't in shape on here. So if you could go check the other side of the ship over there and make sure that they, swabbed the poop deck, then we can move on from here.
So you asking us on the air tank? I'm at the helm.
Oh, I thought you were standing right here with me.
I'm over here on the helm. You probably can barely see me. I'm over here. Let me dance for you. There. Sorry,
We're on it. I haven't had a chance to talk to them too much. They were just telling me they had some trouble with the engine. We're working on that now.
Are they giving you any trouble? Do we need
No,
actually. Do we need
actually.
to send assistance?
Hey, I got my battle axe. I'm ready to take care of it.
Let me send one more down just to be safe. Why don't you three search the decks? We have eyes on these guys right now.
They're sending one more.
Yeah,
So
I think it's okay.
Yeah, so basically the 3 low-level cultists are down with you. They're gonna go search the other decks to see what the hell is going on, and what they're gonna find very quickly is a lot of death, a lot of blood, a lot of whatever. But you have probably 3 or 4 minutes with this group one-on-one. So if you were to pop over here, there you go. So you now can have an open exchange out of the ears. There's humming, there's boat noise, whatever else. Before everyone else, before the cultists discover what's happening on this ship, and before the leaders and the higher level people on the other ship become wise. So you'll have just a few minutes to figure, a few minutes of conversation, if you want to scheme, and then we'll end there today.
Is there anyone who's watching us other than Toph?
No, right now, within eye line of view, they can sort of see the tops of your head on the ship. So they were, Toph was a pretty solid level cultist, right? This was a thing. Sort of worked her way up.
Toph or Toph?
I'm sorry, Toph. Probably Toph, right?
Yeah, Toph.
Toph.
Oh, I say Toph because that's the character I know it's spelled the same way. So sorry.
Yeah, I'll just remember Toph or Grace. Toph. Okay, got it.
Oh.
So you guys talk. So and Aaron, if they ask you something and you're not sure if you know it, I will answer with.
So really quick, because we didn't hear what she whispered, I whispered to Glory as she's walking forward, should I hit her? Should I kill this? What should I do?
Do you want to attack her?
No, I'm asking Glory.
No.
What should I do? Should I kill her?
I just beg one of you to
Glory
attack.
kind of
Please
looks at
attack.
him and is like, "Let's any quick movements. You go for the ankles and I'll go for the throat. Any quick movements."
And reminder, as far as the 3 cultists over there are concerned, they don't know why. They don't know much about Tempe and Tyros, but you guys do have the robes on. So as far as they know, there's potentially 3 cultists. But to Toph's point, you're not very convincing.
We're kitchen
Right.
help.
So I'm gonna leave it. Let you guys do
follow
the
Toph.
conversation. I'm gonna be quiet.
Let's follow Toph onto the smaller ship and ditch these guys here.
Yeah. So I'm down. You guys did not do a good job hiding the guy you're dangling off the back, and I don't know if they saw that. I'm guessing they didn't. But I don't want to be in this cult anymore. Please help me get out.
Right. But we can't steer this ship. We gotta get onto the other ship where we'll have control.
Wait, can
you know how to
Dinjarin
steer
and
the
I
other
hear
ship?
this?
Wait,
We're all together.
Oh, we
So
are?
you-
Okay.
she's on our side?
Why don't I see if I can call more off of that ship onto this one, and then we jump over?
You don't know anything about us. What if I like the cult?
I don't care. You're not wearing. Well, they're wearing, but they don't fit them. So I'm pretty sure they're not in the cult. I'm gonna go with anyone who's not in a dumb black robe.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I just looked down at
We
my
are no
clothes,
friends of the Black
and they're all
Dragon Cult.
black, so I'm like, oh. I don't have a robe, but just black armor and everything, so I'm just kind of like,
Why should we trust you?
Toph, roll an insight check.
Why do we think that you're gonna not take us to our deaths and push us over?
You know
like-
what? I am happy to get on that ship with you and then leave. You know, just lower it down, let me hop off, and we can go our separate ways. But
about
I want
this?
to get out of here.
You kill one of your robe people, and I'll trust you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, but then we're gonna fight all of you.
Leave the
Is that
way.
are you
Okay.
guys drunk?
Welcome
Fine.
to the
You
party.
guys down?
We're the Smite Force. We're the Smite Force. It's cool.
Yeah.
My
To-
force.
Toph, roll that in the middle of your screen. There should be an insight check. Roll that for me, real quick.
Okay. Hold on. This is.
Sorry, I gotta drop, guys.
while all this is happening, I'm just sitting there like looking at Toph, and then I look at
One.
Glory. I'm like, huh? What?
So Toph's very first roll as part of the Smite Force was a 1. So there
Write
you
down
go.
your rolls. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So Toph, you don't sort of intuitively get any sort of a vibe. Like you're just there. You're not sure of the intentions of these guys. You don't know that you want to join their party, whatever else. You just know that you're driven to leave the cult. You've been looking for that moment, and this might be that moment. You also know that you don't know how to steer that ship any more than you know how to steer this ship.
Okay. Well, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
What does Spanky say?
Oh, Spanky.
Spanky, what do you think? Do you trust him? Do you trust this?
He owes me 10
cultist?
shillings.
Wait, hold on. He owes you money. Why does he owe you
Yeah,
money?
Spanky owes me 10
She rode a
shillings. because I
spider.
successfully rode
Oh,
spider.
yeah. Yeah, he's gonna give you. He'll give you. Was it 10 gold?
Yeah, 10 gold.
silver. 10, well, that's a lot big. That's a lot more than 10.
Oh, 10 silver then. My bad.
Silver. Okay, yeah, yeah. So he'll give you the 10 silver.
Okay.
So you know, Spanky doesn't know Toph at all, right? But he does know the rest of you. So you know, I think his, you know, if Tophy's opinion is really, let me go into Spanky mode.
Look, yeah, like we haven't had a chance to talk. Like we've went from me being in prison to you fighting spiders to now being boarded by the black cult. So like we haven't had a lot of time to sit down and have a chat. But I will tell you, my gut says this airship is heading to Daggerford, which is where I was planning to take all of you. So there's some odd coincidences happening here. Now I don't know this Toph from Boo. But I will say that anyone defecting from the Black Cult of the Dragon is someone who probably has information we need, right? To take this cult on. So if we're aligned in purpose, this makes a lot of sense. Do you have to be best friends? No. You know, are you gonna go like swing together? Probably not, right? Like that's not, you know. I'm not saying to do that, but I say in this moment we have a problem, right? I think our best case scenario, quite honestly, is we take over this ship, and we take over the air tank, and we keep both. Right? We may need the air tank for the future, but who knows? Like, I defer to the wisdom of all of you. But I will say, no matter which airship we get on, I say we head to Daggerford and meet my liaison as was my plan.
Spanky,
So
can I be a captain?
Right.
Captain DJ. Yes, you can be Captain DJ.
And
You seem
and
you
Spanky,
seem you
is there
seem so much
any?
different than the last time I talked to you. You seem happier. Like at
I've
least
had a change of heart, I think.
20% less evil than you used to be.
I look out like while they're also talking, I'm looking up Toph up and down, and then I just turned to Gloria. I was like, she does look like she could smite, and we are the smite force. So
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
proves.
Toph, what? Sort of. How do you roll? Like, what's your sort of your discipline? What do you bring to the table for this group?
Yeah, I get real mad, and then I hit people with my two-handed axe, and they usually become two pieces when I do that. It's very effective.
Glorious. You remind me of my barbarian friend back in Fla.
all right,
Spanky,
Look,
do
we're gonna
you
run
have any needs to speak to the captain of this ship?
Do I have any need or means?
Right. Is there any information the captain might have that you want?
The cat, like, not per se. I don't know that we should be throwing him off the edge. He might contain some information, but most of these cultists at his level would rather die than share their information. But I will say we're time bound here. We're gonna have to make a plan pretty quick, and on that note,
it is time to end.
All right.
this
I was gonna say, Ninjari just says,
We'll think of schemes.
What does Ninjari say?
Smite them all.
Yeah, so I think here's what we're gonna do. So like
kind of our MO.
Like you have a new player. For now, whether she joins or you welcome her, I defer to all of you guys. But you have Toph, right? And Toph seems like a pretty big badass barbarian, right? Like really pushing the limits of those robes, as you can see, right? You have some cultists, like right now, searching topside of the ship, but in a second they're going to go down those ladders and start searching below. And as soon as they get to the hold, they're going to find bodies everywhere. Or actually, not even the hold. As soon as they get to, no, it is actually the hold, the storage area. There's going to be the two patrolling, the two that were up in the map room. Like, those bodies are just littering everywhere, right? So when we play next, you're going to have to start here with some choices. At this point, you've taken these cultists on almost one at a time. Like, open a room door and kill. Open a room door and kill. Now you're presented with 6 foes at once. So, any questions or comments before we end it?
Welcome, Tofu.
Tofu.
Why, thank you.
You already have a nickname.
Bougie orc.
Yeah, and be thinking about what's your barbarian catchphrase, right? So as soon as you make a move, by the way, like all the jig is up, right? So yeah, any questions before we end? And just welcome, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us. Super excited.
Welcome.
My pleasure.
Who's the big bat? Who's the big baddie you rolled up with?
What's that?
Thomas. Who did I come with?
I'm sorry. Who did you
In
come
the
with?
ship?
What?
Like on the ship? Is that what you're asking, Adam?
Oh yeah. So Toph, Toph. I'll give you a quick MO here. So Toph has been part of the cult, as she's already shared. She wants out of the cult, but she's not found a good way to do it. She's also come to loathe everything about how they roll. I will not give you any more backstory than that. That's up to her what to share. Her personal experiences or whatever else. But she's been looking for a way out. And she was, as part of the cult, because they don't know this about her, she was tasked with like going and checking out this airship, right? And it wasn't until she saw you guys on deck and sort of saw the opportunity for escape that she thought maybe this is that moment, right? So you look like a pretty capable group, right? Roughly at her level of badassery. So she's done the math. She said there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of us does not know about Salem. So there's 8 of you. There's 6 of them. 3 of those 6 are not significant, right? But there is some pretty heavy duty weapons up top, right? So strategically,
You're
she
right.
knows that to separate them from the weapons, you'll probably be able to overtake them with a bit of a kerfuffle. So she's done the math. Like, this is her moment, right? If there had been 2 of you or 1 of you, this would not have been Toph's moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate, Aaron? And by the way, Aaron
Oh,
and I
yeah.
pulled this together like what? You asked on like Tuesday? We talked about Tuesday maybe? So
Good thing you guys came up from the hold then, because she may have looked at those of us at top and been like, yeah, nah.
True that. Yeah, although I think you guys are a pretty formidable group, right? Like, honestly, you did not have I did not tell her what to roll. I think my guidance to Aaron was as much as you may want to balance the party, play something that seems fun to you, right? Because I think 3 years ago, if you guys had done what was just necessary, you'd be playing characters 3 years later that you didn't run into. So, I did initially talk to Aaron because I thought that Alexandra would be leaving, but then found out that she's going to be staying. So it's a pretty big party, right? Which is okay. We're just gonna have to learn to move through combat. And Aaron, we don't usually have this many tech support issues. Like today was bizarre, right? You guys should have already probably been mostly through whatever this plan's gonna be.
She's gonna text you after this and be like, yeah, I decided too much tech issues. I'm not playing anymore. This is
that's also the good news is I can add her to the text chat. I can add her to the Slack channel, and like we don't have to be so secretive about this. Originally, she wasn't. Originally, she was just gonna be waiting, and then I was gonna be like, join the call now, and then she was gonna pop on. But I'm like, that's like I don't know. You guys sometimes take a long time, and I wanted to make sure that we got to it. So, I was not talking about you, Glory, specifically.
You did a great job because not at once did I suspect that you were going to join. So I was just like, oh, cool. Just someone wants to watch.
Well, I had to. That's why it all worked out, and that was so very you're on the verge of an inspiration point, honestly. And you haven't done anything but roll a 1.
She should totally have.
And she wore a robe. That's pretty great.
Yeah. You're right.
I think drop.
You drop. I'm gonna give her an inspiration point, and then we'll explain those later on. There you go.
I gotta go as well.
All right. Well, thank you all.
Aaron.
Bye.
We'll see you. Welcome to the team, Aaron. Bye.
See ya.